Okay, another, whoops, lock sent to me by Dr Hogmaster. This one's a Deguard, very similar to the HQLock. I have picked a Deguard on the channel before, but man, these pin and pin type locks are always fun, so let's give this one a go as well. I fish the lock out. Obviously comes with a bunch of keys. Packaging's near identical. Like, they're the same lock with a different name on them, obviously. Let's put that away. Now this one up. Feels good. Which sleeve bar was I using? So this one. That'll do anyway. Alright. So, security card. Get that out. So it's bidding on this one. We've got pretty low at the front. Obviously, it's a very high on number 2, pretty high on number 3. Some fills left in the key there. Not cut very well. Super low on 4. Pretty low on 5, but we've got to lift the inner pin up a little bit. So that's what we're working with. Got my bones dimples. Going to go clockwise and see how it goes. So first off, I would say one is blending. Oh, there we go. One set. Two. Three. And we had the past 4. 4. And then down there for the last one. 5. All right. So inner pins. Make sure 2's happy. Be hard to get that inner pin right down the back. Slave might not even be able to get it. Let's try. Let me try this one. There we go. It was just 2. And we got it. We might have overset one a little bit too. So we dropped a little overset and then got 2. Now it's just a matter of getting out of this last bit. It's like we're stuck on. Oh, yeah. No. 3. There we go. And we're open. So it's quite easy to overset those inner pins. So we must have done that while setting the last one at the back somehow. I don't know. Pretty sure I know exactly what's going to be inside this thing, but let's go anyway. Use one of these micro trays. Got a key, so we'll stick that in. This one does not have a sliced cheese packet cover, so that's good. I feel like there was no screwdriver. This is the one I want. One, 2 screws. That plate over there. This little tip stop. Without that one, the key will go all the way in and will not turn. So we want about there. Now we need a shim. So this one will go in. It does. And that means the lock should just slide out, which it does. Now again, because they're not tip stopped, you can over insert the key, which is a problem, but there we go. Lined up nicely. So let's pull the key out and we can see what the bitting looks like. So that's the lifts that would have been required. The tweezers. So, you know, so yeah, some pretty low ones there. They got like a milling lip. Interesting. All right, let's get these out. Number 1. European torpedo. 2. Brass inner pin. I don't know why that one's brass. Standard inner pin. Standard. Inner pin and a torpedo. And then the final one, we have inner pin and a torpedo. I don't know why they don't just use torpedoes on all of the key pins, or, you know, all but one. They do make it that little bit harder if you overset. Feels like it wouldn't really cost them anything to do that. So we've got that ball bearing down there on pin 2, which activates that interactive element. There's your keyway shot. So the warding only starts all the way down the back. You know, there's that ball bearing there. All right, that's that. I mean, they are effectively the exact same lock as that HQLock. No, all right. So there's nothing special going on that. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the other pin was sitting in it. All right. I mean, I have picked a Deguard before. I wouldn't be expecting anything special, but you never know. All right. 1 spool and the spring. Oop. Just fits in the micro tray. 2 spool. 3, spool, 4, spool, and 5 is a spool. So no standards in this one. Interesting. And that's it. Oops. There. Yeah, so all spools on this one. There we go, there's our close-up. Standard, so these inner sprung separately. You got these nice torpedo keep-ins, stand keep-ins, inner drivers. Sometimes on other locks you get these keep-ins with a bit of countermilling on them, and then you get like a spool action on the inner, but these do not have that. So that is a Deguard 5-pin pin-in-pin, sort of a multi-lock interactive clone. Yeah, they're always fun locks. I really like these pin-in-pin type ones. They give you great feedback about what's going on. Usually the difficulty is just hitting those inner pins, but like the different levels of false set really tell you where you're up to generally. So there we go.